Everybody knows that there are certain, everybody has a certain fear, and I have a couple of my fears. Sit down here for a second. I've always had my two biggest fears are needles and heights, and I'll tell you why. I've never been able to stomach the sight of blood, and I don't like being poked by anything, and that's what a needle does. Needles, they poke you for like a brief second so they can draw blood, and I don't know why. I've just never been able to stomach the sight of the blood, and I've never been able to, and I don't like being poked and prodded with needles. My other fear is heights. And I'll tell you on that one too. There's two reasons why I don't like heights. About 16 years ago, I was with with one of my best friends, and we were at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. And he dared me to go on a roller coaster with him, and he didn't tell me that the roller coaster was going to twist and turn. It was going to go upside down and then turn side to side, and you'd be hanging from your neck and everything. And so, when after that happened, I told him, "Don't ever fucking do that again." I said, "Don't ever tell me that shit was going to happen and not tell me at all." And then my third fear is water, and the reason why is because when I was about 9 or 10, I was in a swimming class at YMCA, and so I don't mind taking showers, okay, so I'll do that. But when it comes to actual water, like swimming in it, I won't do it. The reason why is because I was pushed into a 12-foot pole at the end. I was at the deep end of the pole where the 12-foot water portion was, and I was pushed in by an older guy who was just an asshole, and he pushed me in knowing that I didn't know how to swim at that time, and I still don't. I haven't learned. My other reason for my fear of heights is the movie Final Destination, and that was the one where the kid kept getting the visions, and bless me, and it was not the Final Destination movie. That's where the kid kept getting all the visions of people dying and certain things happening, and before the plane took off. He fell asleep on the plane before it took off, and he had a vision of the plane blowing up. And then that's when he started screaming, so they kicked him off the plane because he wouldn't keep quiet. And so after they kicked him off the plane blows up. I said, when I saw that scene, I'm like, fuck that. I prefer staying on the ground where I'm safer. I said, so I've never been on the plane, so I can't really say about whether I would go, because my two biggest things I want to do before I ever die is to go over to Ireland and England, and the only way to get there is two things, and I have to get over two of my fears: getting on a boat and sailing across the water, or getting on a plane and having to fucking face my fear of heights. So one of those is going to have to happen eventually.